Nothing fishy, just filming videos and casting lures. Well, I mean, it is kind of fishy, I guess. That's kind of a play on words. What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Back out at the truck in the parking lot. This time I have a special guest with me.
Hi.
Gonna do some more casting tests. Rain Dizzle came down, we had some free time, so I had a post the other day of the SLX versus the Daiwa Tatula 100. I didn't feel that was fair because it's like, what, a $60 price differential? I've got some other reels that are a little bit higher priced. I think I'm gonna put with that Daiwa Tatula. Now, I already have the regular SLX on here, and I'm testing all of these with my favorite, the Trilene XL 10 pound. I grabbed a few of these, and I'm casting a 1/4 ounce lure today. So I'm trying a little bit more of the lighter stuff. I get questions a lot of times from people on these little bit more budget reels. That's what I'm doing today. Anything 100 and down. How do they cast with lighter lures? And I said, well, that's a great question. Today in the Gambit, we're gonna kind of go down the line. I've got the Luz. This is the one you saw me use, that Classic Pro. I used that for Topwater this year. The Shimano Caius. Now this is one a little bit newer. I did get to use it toward the end of last year, but we're gonna try that out. Of course, the Daiwa Fuego, I'm a big fan of that one. The Revo X, I use that all year for frogging, so we're gonna have to rip that braid off and put some more 10 pound mono on. And then also a newcomer, thank Burley for hooking me up with one of these, telling me about this. If you missed his channel, he did a review on that. I'll do a review on mine too. But the Okuma Serrano, we're gonna see how this guy does. All of these reels under $100, so it's really that point where, you know, you start getting that $100 price point. And I think somebody gets, I don't know who gets, Rain Dizzle doesn't get, you get the most bang for your buck. So some of these are $59 reels all the way up to 100. We're gonna see how these do with lighter lures. So I'm gonna get 10 pound line on the rest of these. I'm gonna hand this to Rain Dizzle. He's gonna be my guy out there watching the distance for me so I can just focus on casting. So let's stop yapping and start casting. We're gonna go with this guy first. So like I said, 10 pound monofilament. We're gonna do like we did the other day. Top 5 casts with each Baitcaster. I'll take an average of those at the end and then also mark what the highest or the longest distance cast was with each one. So let's get started. Cast number 1, see how we do.
And if we come across, we'll say pert near 90. Do have a little bit of wind today too.
Yeah, I am casting into the wind. We've got a little wind coming toward me, so I don't mind that. Cast number 1 was only 90 feet. Cast number 2, here we go. That felt better.
I don't know. We're about a foot short. 89.
89 feet? Wow.
Yep.
Okay, let's try
like
loose.
That one did hang up a little bit though.
Number 3. Just a little backlash there. I loosened up the spool tension, so I did backlash just a tad.
We're right there. 89 and a half.
Really?
Yep. I do see it getting to a certain point. I don't. What do you have your brakes set at?
I don't know. I'm gonna check.
Okay, it's almost like it's getting somewhere, and then I catch it with my eyes because it just kind of stalls and falls.
I think I put it on 2. Yeah, I've got 2 brakes on is all. All right, cast number 4. Here we go. See if we can get any farther than 90. That's kind of our spot.
Well, there you go. Yeah, much better cast. Oh, I was almost in the danger zone. Right there, not the poop. 103.
Ooh, 103. All right.
That was a good one.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, this is that 721, 7 foot, 2 inch. It's kind of like a medium-ish, I would kind of say, power. All right, here we go. Last cast.
Ooh.
That backlashed a little. I loosened up my spool tension. I shouldn't have. What?
Backlashed a little?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tried messing with the distance. Whatever that setting was before, I got greedy.
96 and some change.
Yeah. All right, well, that does it for the 5 casts with the SLX. Let's move over. Let's actually just go down to the lowest price one of the bunch, the Classic Pro. I need to put some 10 pound on this. Stopped at Wally World to get some 10 pound line. Also grabbed some of these Barracuda, I think they're called, something like that. What are these? Here we go. I grabbed 2. Cuda. I got these in like an MTB box I gave away to someone, but I saw they had them there because I wanted to get a pair of scissors for the truck because it's, dude, it's so handy to keep a pair in the truck.
properly, he's just going to keep doing that again and again and again.
And for you coming out to help me, I actually got a pair of scissors for you to keep in the truck just because they are so handy.
Okay. Thanks.
I'll just set them right there for you.
Thanks. Those are special fish cutting ones, huh?
These are special. They can cut barracudas. Okay, just switched over. I lied. I was going to do that Classic Pro, but I had line on this one I wanted to keep, so I transferred it over, and then I'm going to pull it back off when I'm done. That way I can move down the line. But got this one spooled up. This is that Okuma Serrano. Pretty cool looking little reel. I haven't done the full review and everything on this, but I wanted to get out and do some testing. Put the brakes on about 3/4 of the way, so let's give this a hook and see how it does. First cast with the Okuma Serrano. Felt good.
I'd call that 108.5.
108.5.
Yep.
All right, cast number 1 was pretty good. Let's go. Cast number 2, Okuma Serrano. Oh yeah, and just as a reminder, 10-pound monofilament, 1/4 ounce lure. Here we go. Cast 2.
Did you do something different?
I just threw it.
Did a little bit more?
Yeah.
Right, Sean. That's almost 109.
Really? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Cast number 3 with the Serrano.
Okay. Another good one.
Trying to compensate, that wind's kind of coming directly at me and crossways. I cast it a little to the right and it put it right there.
Where are you? You're right there, I believe that is. 110.
Cast number 4 with the Serrano. Here we go.
Got him right there. You're right about 110. A little bit short, but.
Here we go. 5th and final cast with the Okuma Serrano. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
How's it look?
You're short of the poop.
Oh.
Yeah, you're virtually just short of 110.
110-ish? Okay, we're calling it 110. All right, let's switch over. That was the Serrano. Let's see what's up next. All right, here we go. Switched over to that Lew's Classic Pro. So the least expensive of the bunch, $59 reel, 10-pound monofilament. Let's see how this does. Cast number 1, 1/4 ounce, little swim bait lure. Here we go. Cast 1.
Oh, 101.
101, okay. We beat 100 feet. Cast number 2, I turned the brakes down just a little bit. I had them all the way up. Here we go. Cast number 2. Hopefully this doesn't go crazy.
Winner, winner, new best. So we're right there in front of that line. 113.
113, the new farthest cast. Okay. Little Classic Pro. Huh?
You cast it hard?
No harder than I was.
It didn't seem like it was like extra hard or anything.
Nope. Okay, cast 3. Here we go. Ooh. A little bit of a backlash on that one. Not bad, just a little.
105.
105. Wow.
Which reel is this?
This is the $59 Classic Pro. I'm going to turn the brakes up 1 notch. So I've got the brakes on 8 and I've got the spool tension set so there's no side to side. Here we go. Cast 4.
Oh yeah. Another good one.
Yikes. Good free spool. We backlashed just a tiny bit.
Here, which was 111.
I think this might be the best average so far.
Yeah. I mean, if math serves me right, which it does, it is.
I don't know why I brought him out here. All right, here we go. 5th and final cast, last cast. Here we go. Just a tiny bit of a backlash there.
Distance, but you pulled it. It would have gone further. It would have gone past the poop because you stopped at the poop and it shot back. 110.
Well, there we go. 5 casts with the Classic Pro. Let's switch over. I have to actually go pick up my girls. So they're going to have to come over here to help me do the rest of the test, but I might be able to get one spooled up. We'll be back. I actually got this as part of a combo at Walmart under $100. So let's see how this one does. Again, 10-pound mono, 1/4 ounce lure. Let's see. Sorry, now before I cast, I wanted to show you what's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how this compares to the SLX. The wind has died down now. We did just talk about that. I don't have that headwind anymore, so I think that might have skewed the results for the SLX, but same internal brakes for this. I've got 3 on. I think that's what I had for the SLX. Theoretically, these should cast pretty close to the same then, right? So let's see. Here we go. Cast number 1 with the Caius.
I'm gonna give you almost 96.
96. All right, that sounds closer to what I was getting with the SLX, I think. Here we go. Cast number 2 with the Shimano Caius.
Oh.
Had obviously more of a backlash this time, loosening that spool tension.
Battery exhausted.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, just stay out there.
99 though.
Okay, second cast was 99. The battery out there on the big camera just died. Like I said, I've got to go pick up my girls from school here, so we're going to finish these out. No Randizzle footage on these. He's just going to yell it to me, but 99 feet on that one. Okay, cast number 3, Shimano Caius. I'm going to tighten this up just a tad. Try to eliminate backlash. Okay, cast 3.
Whoa. 99?
99, okay. Okay, here we go. Cast number 4 with the Shimano Caius. Here we go. There we go. Much more manageable that time. I turned that spool tension up a little bit more.
97.
97 feet on that one. Okay, so we lost just a tad distance. Okay, here we go. 5th and final cast with the Shimano Caius. Here we go. Good. No backlash on that one.
Yeah, you're right in that 98 ballpark.
98? All right, 98 feet on that one, the final cast with the Caius. Interesting. Hey, just got done picking up the kiddos, then they're probably pestering poor little Stubby Dog. Let's get the last 2 done, and I'm getting out of here. It's kind of chilly. It's a little bit colder than I thought it was supposed to be today. It was supposed to be, I thought, like 48. It's right at 40 degrees, so a little chilly. I'm going to transfer the line from this one over to, let's see, let's do the Fuego next. We'll save the Revo X for last. We've got the Daiwa Fuego, one of my favorites at the $100 price point. I've never used it for really light stuff like this though. I actually could use a little bit more line, but I just moved that line off the other reel. So we'll see how this does. Not quite as full. I don't know if that's going to impact casting distance as much, but got the spool tension set so there's no side-to-side play. Maybe just a hair side-to-side play, because this does have those magnetic brakes with the little cone. I think they call it the mag force or whatever, but inside, or for the brake setting out here, it's all external. I've got it set on 9, I think. What's it go up to? 20, so I've got it set halfway. So first cast with the Daiwa Fuego. Here we go. Ready?
Not the worst, 92.
Only about 92. The brakes were pretty high. There was not even a hint of a backlash. Okay, so cast number 2, Daiwa Fuego.
Whoa.
And a little bit of a backlash there. I loosened up the brakes, dropped the tension a little bit.
We're gonna do like the Deadliest Catch does.
Huh?
We're gonna do like the Deadliest Catch.
I don't know what that is.
You've never seen the television show Deadliest Catch?
Yeah, but I don't know what they do. Aren't they catching crabs?
Yeah, they yell it out and they use hand signals.
I don't know their hand signals.
They're numbers.
I don't know their hand signal numbers.
You don't know what numbers are with your fingers?
Yeah.
Riveting footage here from me. It was a 113.
113?
Yep.
So cast number 3 with the Daiwa Fuego.
$107.
107, not bad, not bad. Still no wind. I feel like the SLX kind of got shafted at the beginning because I had a headwind at the beginning. Now I have no wind, so I don't know. Poor SLX.
Yeah, it's died down considerably since we started.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Cast 4 with the Daiwa Fuego. Pretty good. No backlash.
$105.
So, okay, last cast Daiwa Fuego, let's see. Ready?
Did you backlash?
Little bit.
Significantly shorter. You missed 101.
101? 101. Okay, let's switch over. Let's do the Revo X, and I'm out of here. It's getting cold. It's like 38 degrees now. I'm not dressed for this. I didn't quite have enough to fill this to where I normally would. I just pulled it off the other reel and put it on here. I didn't have enough backing on this one, so we're just a hair short, but we're gonna see the Revo X. I am way overdue on a total review on this after using it for a year. You can see that was my frog reel. Look at that. It is disgustingly caked with stuff all over. It's gross. But okay, the Revo X final reel. I've got just a little tighter on the spool tension, no side to side play, about 3/4 on the brakes. We're going to move it down one. So here we go, first cast.
Just over 99.
All right, so I backed the spool tension off just a little bit and put the brakes down 2 clicks. Let's see if we can get past 100 feet. Here we go, cast number 2. Yikes. Okay, didn't like that.
Halfway, 97 and a half.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Making a video?
Making a video?
Yeah.
Of what?
A YouTube video of casting baits.
Did you get permission from these guys to be on the property?
Devin works here.
Pardon?
This guy down here, he works here.
He works here?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Devin Christian?
Devin?
Yeah.
What's he do?
He works here. I don't know what he does here.
Hi there. You work here?
I do.
What's your name?
Devin Christian. I know you from the other security over at C Street when I play basketball.
I can't see your face. I can't see your face. I don't recognize you.
Yeah, we used to play basketball in the mornings.
All right, well, I have to check these lots, make sure, you know, I don't know, what are you doing? You're making a video?
Yeah, yep, so we're trying to test all the different casting lengths on reels, and this is about the only place where I can get a good, straight, solid spot that I know I'm not going to get in trouble because I work here, so I didn't think it'd be an issue. If it is, you can tell me different, but I mean, I could talk to my manager about getting it okayed with someone. I wouldn't see
well, how do you spell your last name, Devin?
Yeah, I mean, you can sit and watch if you want. I don't,
Those are both your vehicles right there?
Correct, yep.
Okay.
Nothing fishy, just filming videos and casting lures. Well, I mean, it is kind of fishy, I guess. That's kind of a play on words.
All right.
All right. See ya. Police called. All right, well, we just had the security called on us. That was interesting. So I see there was a car up there sitting watching us. Apparently, like, they think we're out here doing something crazy. I don't know. I think that was cast number 2. I'm going with this as 3. I don't remember. Here we go.
Whoa. Did that come off?
No.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I switched up the brakes.
Holy crap. I'm giving you 113 on that.
Ooh, I got a 113 in there. All right. Okay, I think this is cast 4. Here we go.
Not quite as good. Still over 100.
All right, final cast, 5th and final cast, then we'll get out of here before we get arrested by security and everyone that thinks we're out here doing something fishy. We are doing something fishy. Ha!
Actually, no, 104.
104? All right.
If this guy says something's fishy one more time, ridiculous.
All right, fishing friends, back home. It's actually been a couple weeks since Rain Dizzle and I filmed that, but I'm excited to go over the results. I was a little perplexed because I've used the SLX for light lures and I thought I did extremely well. The interesting thing, okay, so the SLX, the 5 cast average was 93.5 feet. Its longest cast was 103 feet. Not too bad. The Okuma Serrano reel number 2, 109.5 feet. It had the best 5 cast average. At 110 feet was its max cast. 3 was the Lew's Classic. 113 feet was its max cast. 108 feet was its 5 cast average. The Caius, another Shimano reel with those VBS brakes, the centrifugal brakes, The only two reels, the Shimano's, the only two with the centrifugal brakes, 99 feet was its max and 97.8 feet. How crazy is that? So the Shimano Caius and the SLX had the lowest, the shortest casting distance on average at 93.5 feet and 97.8. Now, like I said, the SLX might have been a little skewed because we definitely had, or I definitely had some headwind casting into it, but I don't know. I don't know what do you do. The Daiwa Fuego, 113 feet was its max cast, 103.6 was the 5 cast average, and last was the Revo X from Abu Garcia, 113 feet was its max, 104.1 was the 5 cast average. I was truly a bit surprised. I really would have put money that the SLX would have won the #1 position in the 5 cast average and the farthest cast, but it got beat. The Okuma Serrano was the winner. Now, it didn't have the longest cast. Its longest was only 110 feet, but 109.5. It was the most consistent longest caster. We actually had the Luz Classic, the $59 reel of the bunch, the Fuego, and the Revo X, all casting a max distance of 113 feet. So, strangely enough, that was the max between all of those. We didn't have anything to beat that. But comment below, let me know what you guys think, and gals. Do you want to see more videos like this, more casting stuff? I was a little surprised. They all fared pretty well. You know, if you're looking at any of those reels to do just some general work, I wouldn't look down on any of those. Those are all decent options. You know, some do have the aluminum frame, but again, we're talking light lure here, a 1/4 ounce lure, and I'm not gonna get on the, oh, well, if you wanna cast real light lures, go to a BFS reel. Like, 3/16 or 1/4 is about as low as I go on a casting reel. If I'm going lower than that, I think it's just less of a headache to go to a spinning reel. That's just me. But, you know, 3/16 or 1/4 ounce, that's how those performed. Now, once I start getting into the heavier baits, I would definitely want a reel with an aluminum frame. So, you know, getting into flipping and pitching bigger stuff or throwing bigger swim baits, that kind of comes into play. But that's how we fared with 1/4 ounce baits. So comment below and let me know what you thought of this casting distance test, and let me know below if you want to see more. I talked about that Daiwa Tatula 100. Great reel at casting lighter lures. Maybe we could pick some reels, you know, 5, 6 in that $159 range. I think this is $159 retail. Reels in that range and test those, you know, within $20 difference, and see how they do. I don't know. I think that would be fun. I have fun doing these. Like I've said before, if you enjoyed the casting test stuff, the reel test does a bunch of these. I've just started doing some. Now, this isn't 100% scientific. You know, some of these casts could be, you know, human DEBO error, some of them with wind, but just to kind of get a general, you know, in the field, if I'm actually using it, here's how they're gonna do. We'll be doing some head-to-head reel comparisons here coming up soon. Of course, spring has sprung here in Iowa. I've been out a couple times and only have managed to catch a couple fish. But tonight's subscribed fishing friend is Mark Thuralt. Mark, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. It means a lot. And thank you everyone else who continues to watch, support. I'm trying to keep different videos coming, you know, whether it's casting distance stuff, actually getting out and fishing now finally, lure reviews, unboxings. I like to do a little bit of everything. It's fun to me. I'm a tackle nerd at heart, so I hope you all enjoy. But again, enough for me. I have to finish editing, so thank you all for watching, and until next time.